Dads, man, what's going on?
Oh shit, we are the Dank Dads.
Hey, listen, we had a little bit of technical difficulty, but it's all right.
We had about 2 hours of technical difficulty.
Did we really?
Almost.
Okay.
But we're fucking trying it again because we ain't quitters and we're gonna continue on forever.
Everybody go around the board and say they love their wife. I love my wife.
I love my wife so much.
Go ahead. Stack.
I'm not married.
10-4. Jason.
I love my wife. I love my wife.
Shout out to all our wives. We're Dank Dads because of our wives. We are Dank Dads because of our wives.
That was awkward, Stack.
You can catch us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're moving on.
Anyway, listen.
Welcome to the Dank Dads Speed Show. We're speed walking through this bitch.
Listen, we are doing what we have to try.
We're doing our best.
We're trying.
We are the best, and we're doing our best.
10-4, we the best. Salute.
So,
Listen,
fair warning, you might hear some crick clackling.
and if you do,
you never know what's going to happen.
You
Part of
don't.
the excitement of the show. It's a part of the excitement of going live.
let's dig right into sports.
Let's go.
First and foremost, I love when you guys want to say it before I get into this. I love you guys.
Love you too.
All right, cool. Did anybody see the Pat McAfee show?
It was one hell of a show. I didn't know that was the first time really like tuning in live for me. I've seen all the clips and watched it after the fact, but tuning in live, that shit it makes it like you forget that it's on YouTube live, right? Like It's almost like its own show, right? But then they say fuck, and then they go to we gotta take a piss break, and we're fucking out. It was a pretty cool show. I enjoy it, man. They bring some good, obviously high caliber people on the show. So.
Stack, what did you think about that setup they had there?
Well, so we had a discussion about it, and I don't want to be too harsh, but I'm just gonna say this. He has a hell of a support team. That's what I'm gonna say.
Listen, when I say support, that motherfucker got some goddamn support. He got a staff back there. Jason, what did you think about his setup there, Jay?
All right. I put it to you like this. Like, if I had to watch that without sound, I'd have thought it was like a Dungeons and Dragons tournament or something.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness! It looked like some old man's garage.
Did it?
Dog, I was expecting somebody's mom to come in and jump with I got the pizza bagels, dog.
Oh,
Yeah, picking up shit off.
No, I never thought about
his
that.
Starbucks cup and shit. Oh my
I
God,
never
that's hilarious.
thought about that,
Well,
yo.
honestly, my very first instinct was, God damn, their tables are fucking messy. They just got shit everywhere.
I mean, for 400,000 viewers, I was like,
But it made me think of
it's
us,
made or something.
raw, organic. Don't give a fuck what that says.
That's
And-
fair. That's fair.
You know,
Maybe
I had a
maybe
I
still
didn't see
respect
all
y'all
that
for, like,
shit. I
streaming
didn't see
further.
all that shit on the
Bro.
floor.
No, not on
On
the
the
floor,
table?
but like the guy, wherever they were at, they had their team shit. Like one guy had a baseball mitt with, some bullshit, and the other guy had some Patriot stuff. And Pat McAfee had 3 cups, a fucking a signed baseball bobblehead.
Hey, y'all
everywhere.
don't know what's in Pat's cups, homie. I'm telling you.
Oh no, like I said, I feel like strippers left there like maybe an hour earlier.
Maybe probably so. And salute to them for that shit. Dank Dads ain't gonna never have no strippers. I'm gonna tell you what, the Dank moms ain't going for that.
Nah, never.
They ain't
Definitely
getting
ain't.
far.
Definitely
Not
ain't.
this week. Yeah. So listen. So we had AR. AR's on, and he's
That's your boy.
So what's cool is they have
Yeah.
AR on every Wednesday, right? You guys can hear us, yeah?
Yeah.
Most definitely. Yep.
Oh,
All right.
listen. No, well, he's not on every Wednesday. As of late this season, he became
Okay,
a
yeah.
fixture, right?
Yeah.
Right. But listen, this week we got him out the darkness. He's going to say what he's going to say. This is his boy. This is Pat McAfee. He's in the building, and man,
Well, let's just let Aaron say something.
Right.
Give us the context to kind of go off of here.
all right, I want to jump right to it. You got AR. Mr. McAfee.
play. Obviously, the door is wide open. I came out of the darkness, something changed. I'm not exactly sure what that was, but something changed. I got back to my phone after 5 days off of it. I realized that there'd been a little bit of a shift. I heard from multiple people that I trust around the league, players mostly, that there was some shopping going on. They were interested in actually moving me. At this point, I got to admit, I went in the darkness, 90% retiring, 10% playing. My mind was, I'm tired of this. I hadn't got back into my workouts yet, and I thought that was what was best for me. So I went in the darkness to contemplate a lot of different things, but one day I spent entirely on the reality I was retired, and one day I spent entirely on the reality that I was coming back and playing, and just really sat with that for hours and hours, what that looked like, what the reality is, how that all felt. When I came out, I was really interested in what Green Bay was at, and obviously if I wanted to play, what were the options. So it was clear to me at that point that although the Packers were going to say the right thing publicly, that they were ready to move on. I don't know what changed that or what moved that. If they just said, hey, we need to make a decision here because he hasn't made a decision yet. Again, there's no victims here. I'm not sitting here as a victim. I love Green Bay. I love the fan base. They're incredible. I live for playing for them. A lot of love for the organization. I just think I wish that in the beginning of the offseason, that had been the conversation, because I love direct communication. If they had just said, listen, we think.
You said a whole lot, man.
But, all right, first, let me.
Could you guys see that on your end real quick?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. All right, so let me start this here. First and foremost, if you go somewhere already with something planned, and then someone plans the same shit that you had planned, and then you say, "Oh, you weren't supposed to plan that." Now I'm gonna play football. That's what happens. Right or wrong?
Right.
I mean, I just personally think that this guy is going to play football. I think he was going to come out. He said he was going to retire.
What's hilarious, though, if you were watching that, AJ Hawk asked him, okay, you go into darkness wanting to retire. You come out, let's say the Packers hit you up. Oh, Rodgers, we want you back. No questions asked. Are you still playing? And he's like, no, I'd probably retire. He's like, I think I'd go back to retirement. And so, he put it on the Packers. It didn't really take a whole lot of accountability, but I mean, he said his piece, and it really showed me. I thought the Schefter thing was hilarious.
Lose my phone, lose my number.
Yeah. And then Schefter, right? He tweeted about that. He picture a picture of the text message saying "lose my phone" from Aaron. He tweeted that, and Aaron was like so on Pat McAfee. They showed him that tweet, and he's like, "Oh wow, Schefter, you don't want to start exposing text messages, bro. You don't want the smoke." He's like, he doesn't want to go there.
No.
And I was like, oh shit,
okay.
Shut the fuck up, Schefter.
All right. So listen, guys. First and foremost, I want to start here and go around the way here. Is Aaron Rodgers just fucking? Is he fucking with us? Is this scripted or what? Stack, you think? What do you think? It just seems a little like he's playing games.
So
constant games. Let me give you a context.
Okay.
He's asking for old ass players, which is not going to be reality, right? Jordy Nelson is not playing football no more, man.
That was a joke.
But no, so he says.
No, he didn't say Jordy Nelson.
Oh, okay. So listen.
Pat McAfee said Jordy Nelson as a joke.
All right. So he's asking for fucking.
He didn't ask for none of that.
Randall Cobb. His wish list was Randall Cobb, right?
I got the video to show that he was like, that's fucking ridiculous.
So he never said none of that.
There's no demand of nothing. But then he said, who wouldn't want Lazard in the locker room? He's a great guy. Who wouldn't want him on the team? What do you mean? That's what he was saying. Not that you need to bring him with, you need to sign these guys. But he's like, Mercedes Lewis, great locker room ad. What team wouldn't want him? So that's what he's like. You guys are just taking it out of context. On that note, I mean, I'll just play it for you.
I mean, I wonder what kind of games we're playing.
So Pat joking around says, "What about Jordy? You gonna get Jordy out the farm?"
Right. No. Jordy.
Lazard, you need to sign Randall Cobb. I want Jordy Nelson out of the fucking ranch. Did that all happen?
It's so ridiculous.
Hey, that's happening, though. You need to know.
Ask Schefter what I text him when he somehow got my number and texted me. I didn't respond to Diana Rossini, I think her name is. I would say the same thing that I told Schefter. Lose my number. Nice try.
Yeah, Schefter tweeted the photo. He said, Aaron did not lie. There it is. That's confirming. Lose my number. Good try, though.
I'll speak for myself. I'm sure there'll be people that have their sources. From what I've seen, it's like I had a sheet of paper when I met with the Jets and I said, sign these people. And that's not the reality. It's so stupid to think that I would do it, number one. Now, did they ask me about certain guys I played with over years? Of course. Did I talk glowingly about teammates that I love? Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Sue me. Don't actually.
Like, my only demand is for transparency. And if you say some bullshit, sometimes it's not even worth it. But like I said, when something gets out there and then assumed to be true, then it can take on a life of its own. It can go from, there was a conversation about.
I mean, he's just sticking up for his own self.
Okay.
He's just sticking up for himself.
So listen.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I wasn't saying that he demanded those people. I was just simply
That's what the
saying
narrative was.
It was a list of guys that he would love to play with.
He just said the Jets asked him about him, and he said, "Yeah, they're great guys."
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
Jets asked him. So it just creates this whack narrative.
I just think that there's some kind of crazy. So what do you take from this, Jason? What do you take from AR's visit with Pat Mack?
I mean, that joint was off some old, like, you ain't got to lie, Craig. Like, I wasn't feeling none of that, dog. Like, everything he said was, I don't know. Like, first off, what the fuck is dark whatever, yo? Like, was he like doing peyote or some shit? Like,
No.
In the darkness.
what is this dark?
Listen.
He said he went
shit?
in there sober.
He was just in a room. I think he said
Complete darkness.
for complete darkness for
4 days.
4 days, and I think only 4 hours he was out a day.
Come on, man.
No, he didn't go out at all.
At all?
He didn't go out at all.
So he was
All right,
in
listen,
basically solitary confinement. Like,
He was doing meditation the entire
I mean, I
time.
don't think
That's
he's
funny that
locked
you
in
said that
there.
because that's what
In
Pac-Man
the dark.
Jones says. Pac-Man Jones was like on that show. He's like, "You got to explain this to me, Aaron, because it sounds like a jail. Like, what are
Yeah.
you talking about? Like, I don't understand. Please explain
willingly
it."
That
going
is
to
solitary, huh?
confinement.
Mhm.
At least he can go though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure the accommodations in that room are a whole lot better
Oh, for sure.
than
I do think it was the real deal.
those weak ass matches.
He was saying by day 3 you really start to hallucinate type shit because your eyes don't adjust to complete
Right,
darkness.
but he was also saying that how the room was configured, it would seem different.
all the
And
time. 'cause
that's
you're
what,
supposed to wanna fuck with
yeah,
him.
that's crazy.
I think you come out with a real answer after that shit. I don't believe it. You're probably way more in tune with yourself after that than you ever have been before.
Yeah, we'll talk about some of those things because we're gonna do some of that shit, but not that part. We'll do some other shit. Stack, what you got, baby boy? What did you take from Pat Mack and AR?
Man, I think AR is full of it. I think what he did was he wanted to be the golden boy. He wanted to be the new Brady, and he thought that they were gonna. All right,
Oh.
so
Hey.
now, yeah, the league
Go for it.
the league is to me is setting a precedent right now. The league to me is setting a precedent of what they're gonna put up with and what they're not gonna put up with. And it actually shows that to me with AR that he is not the caliber of player that he thinks he is. He can't make these particular demands because it's like he's doing what he does best: pump fake. Things didn't go
Say that.
his
Whoa,
way.
Whoa, I can't let you do all that shit. That motherfucker, get the fuck out. What's wrong with you?
Wait. Did
Yeah.
he walk off
Nah,
the field?
you
Did
know
he
he
walk
that
off the field?
guy. But listen, let
Didn't
me
he
say
walk
this.
off
I mean,
the field? Don't you be
real quick,
complaining
though.
about that?
What?
When your man AR walked off the field with Cobb.
I did. I ain't like that.
Yeah. I mean, but interesting that he brought up Brady because Eric just mentioned in the comments.
What
I
is that?
mean, Brady brought Gronk over. So what the fuck is the difference of him asking for somebody?
No, it wasn't. It
Well-
wasn't.
Because that's fucking
Skill
Gronk.
set. Skill set.
I'll take Gronk
Yeah,
anyway.
and I was like, yo, like we talking about Randall Cobb
Good
still?
point. Good
Like
point.
Randall
Good point.
Cobb, like yo, there's a whole.
Lazard, though. I mean,
There's,
you got a
listen,
good point.
Lazard is that guy, but if you're asking for Randall Cobb, then like you're just trying to. What are you trying to get him another check?
Gronk
Like-
is the greatest of all time. So you're right.
Yes, but Randall Cobb was catching like 2 passes last year a game, and you know he wasn't even a great decoy, but that's his guy, so I get it. I'm not mad at that. But what I'm simply saying here is like, at the end of the day, where we sit right now,
I'm here to make an or not make an announcement.
exactly.
But I'm gonna go ahead and make an announcement.
And they made a fucking
15
announcement.
minutes.
Now, listen,
15 minutes.
Come
How
on,
long
man. If
was
that
it?
ain't pump faking, I don't know what is.
He said his goodbye to Green Bay. That's
But he
for damn
never.
sure.
He said goodbye to every motherfucker that he worked with.
Oh, and
And
yeah,
the
what was
fans,
that
and the
about,
fans.
yo?
And the
I
fans.
felt
But
like
let me tell you-
hold on. That was off like when the racist person is like, yo, I like black people, and then they name the one person. Yo, this motherfucker
This
was
is a
like,
wild comparison, Jason. This is a
Yo.
wild comparison, bro.
Yo,
I get what you're saying, bro.
I don't get what he's
You
saying
put
at
those
all.
two together.
I don't get it.
fucking savage, bro.
'cause look,
Wrong.
he went
Oh,
to,
man.
like, all
Aaron
these
Rodgers is a
different.
racist. All right.
No.
Nah, I know what
I'm
you're
not-
saying.
I'm
Can't
not-
wait.
I had to go with there. I had to
I
go with
wasn't
that.
going there, but I'm just saying, like, it was making him seem like he had this great personal relationship,
Like a
with
bias
Green
against
Bay.
him. Yes, I get it. I
Yeah,
feel you.
like, no, I'm too connected to Green Bay to want to leave.
Yep.
I know this guy named
But-
Steve, and
Listen.
he worked on my lawnmower one time.
Hey, listen. I really felt like Aaron was selling it. He was
Too hard.
listen, but listen. Once the way he sold that shit, and I'm gonna tell you what's funny. He sold it so hard on the Pat McAfee show, and then all of a sudden they said that the rush of social media, everything from Jets fans was off the chain. Now,
Hell yeah, they're jumping up and down.
he said that most of the comments of the Jets fans were basically,
There's 350,000 Jets fans on
Right?
that show.
but like outside of that, I guarantee you, it tripled once it came out of there, right?
Yeah.
So listen, they were basically saying that now the demand from Jets fans to get this shit done. And
He might have forced the hand. He might have forced.
but
the hand.
listen, not
well, he said the
listen,
deal was already done,
but
and he was just waiting on the
no,
Packers.
no.
That's what A-Rod said.
No. They said they made an agreement, but you have to come to terms of what he needs. Correct? What the Green Bay needs for Aaron
Yeah, on Green Bay side.
on
yeah.
Green Bay side, right?
Right.
That's what that's what the whole.
So let me ask you guys this. Stack, what have you heard about what they're asking for? How many? Because I heard a 13th first round. First round 13. What are you hearing? That's what I need to know.
I'm pretty much hearing what you hearing, man. I'm pretty much hearing the same thing. So
All right.
How can you want to move on but be strict on the deal?
Hold tight. I'm getting to it. Jason, what have you heard, Jason?
No, I mean that's basically all they flooding the market with. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as social media is concerned.
Is the 13th pick and then something and a couple trades, correct? That we were
Yeah.
all agreeing on here, right? Right?
yeah.
All right, cool. I'm not taking that shit for no motherfucking Aaron Rodgers, bro. Listen, I need more than that. I need more than a first round draft pick. You got to give me something. I'm not going this far. I'm not doing it. Fuck that. You got to give me something. And so now, listen.
I mean, yeah, are the
He
Jets
un-
rocking like that?
But was at the same time you got to sit. Who's the other quarterback sitting out there waiting to get picked up? Going to cost somebody $200 million and 2 first-round picks. So they're probably trying to say, well, we got Aaron Rodgers. Why are we getting 2 first-round picks? Maybe they're thinking that way.
Listen. Green Bay's not going to give Aaron Rodgers up to the Jets.
At the same time, but
Huh?
would you rather? Well,
Huh? Hold on.
History-
Hold up.
history repeats
hey,
itself.
listen. Hold on. Listen.
history repeats itself.
The Jets are on the table, right? We haven't heard any guarantees, any agreements. But yo, Green Bay's not going to go for a first round and a couple of flukies off the team.
At the
Trade.
same, but would they're cool with him walking away then and retiring? Because that's what he would just do then.
And that's what happens.
You get nothing for him.
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do with him. What?
So then just get something for him.
What do you think? What do you think, Jason?
I mean, it's one of them bittersweets, right? Like, because now they kind of had this public back and forth. I feel like if all this was going on behind closed doors, they probably would get something worked out. You know what I mean?
No,
But-
no, I don't even mean working it out. We don't want him around.
No.
I'm talking
but
about
I
the
mean,
money wise. Like what do we
That's
give?
what I'm saying. Like,
What's-
if it was
what's-
behind
what's
closed
fair for
doors,
him?
I think they would be more inclined to actually sell him off for the loot. Whereas now, I think if they just force him to retire, that's also them making a statement like, yeah, fuck you too. You know what I mean? So,
but he set himself up saying, "Hey, I was 90%
ready to
already."
retire.
How do you go from 90-10
into like
to 90-10?
And then listen, he was like, I got to work out a couple times. He's like, I have to work out a few times to see how I feel.
I need a week. I did it for a day now, but then I had to do it for a solid week.
Listen,
I love that you're 90-10 retiring, going into darkness. You come out and the team wants to move on, and that 90-10 switches to. I mean, that's a beast inside. I get that maybe, but it could be ego for sure. But I like that he at least got to, even if he half-assed it in your guys' eyes, he explained himself.
Stack, what do you think is fair for Aaron Rodgers trade right now, bro? I mean, listen.
A person that's
so I wouldn't even. I mean, he's not worth a first to me. He's
oh man,
he wasn't on his top 5, huh?
No.
Nowhere near. Oh man. So I mean, so look, maybe a third.
Damn. My bad.
Stack.
Yeah, maybe
Jalen Ramsey just went for a third. Jalen Ramsey just went for a third. Come on, bro.
Come on, man. Let's look at Rodgers, man. Rodgers is
Stack. I put you in my prayers every night, you son of a bitch.
I appreciate it, man. I love you for it, man, and I love you for it.
And you would come on, bro.
Look, man. The man is he is literally on his last leg.
He's not.
He's 2 seasons.
Come on, man.
MVP.
Come on, man.
Last season was a down year.
Come on,
but
come on, man.
So last year he was a down year because I think he was done with the organization. Last offseason it was the same talk. Is Aaron Rodgers leaving? They didn't know. He signed again and came back. I think his time in
his hand not even in the game.
Right, because that's him and Green Bay's relationship. I think you get a whole nother level if you go somewhere else. You get that spark back. But he's 2 seasons removed from MVP. 2 seasons removed from MVP.
Okay, we all know that shit, motherfucker. Yes, his head is not in the game when it's in the game.
Hey, actually, shout out to the Pat McAfee show because when they pulled him up and they had his little Aaron Rodgers, they said 2-time MVP, back-to-back MVP, and then ayahuasca enthusiast.
Salute the Pat McAfee, bro.
They give no fuck.
I love
it. Oh my god.
So at the end of the day,
the Niners would pay a third round for Aaron Rodgers all day long.
Listen, at the end of the day, there's no deal done.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead. Please.
What happens to the cap if he retires?
It's not guaranteed, or is it?
I'm sure some of it is, and some of it's not. I don't know. It's hard to say. That's a good question.
Can anybody?
Motherfucker can't retire.
Is anybody out there? Anybody on listening? Can they answer that question?
Hey, don't be Don't be trying to press me, boy.
What happens to the cap?
Wait,
I really,
That's exactly what he's doing.
Don't try to press. I'm looking at you.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Shining.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I've been smoking this stuff. Wait. What does happen?
This is a good question.
Listen.
To me, if he retires, I think that's the end of your contract. I don't. You probably get the rest of the guaranteed money. And the rest
but damn, but listen, if he fucking retires, how much has he got stacked? Look it up, Stack.
All right.
Look how much he was guaranteed. How much he's got already. How much he's owed. Now we'll know.
Let's see.
We'll bury this.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron.
We are the Dank Dads. You can catch us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're flying high over here.
98.2 million in guarantees. He got 98.2 million in guarantees.
God damn.
How much did he get paid this year? See what AR got paid this year.
That's why the motherfucker be sitting in the dark room.
He's 30. He's due to count for 31.6 mil against the salary cap.
Damn.
Which includes what 58 million option bonus. 14.5 mil per year for the next 4 years. Yeah.
I'm not sad to know what happens on retirement.
I get it. No, you're right. Right. It's better.
Yeah. So they forced that Bama hand.
You're right.
They want to force that Bama hand.
Yeah. You follow what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so listen. Now it makes sense though. He sold it.
Yeah.
He sold it to make when they said, yo, the tweets, social media period was on fire. He sold that shit. Yo, he low-key did the Green Bay Packers a solid.
They can kill. I said they can kill us.
T-Stack, you know what?
So
that was an olive branch, and here you go again, kicking me the fucking nuts. It's not that we could care less. We love him.
Second and 2/3.
You tell Eric K. Come on, Eric. You know better than that.
Well, more years. Basically, how many more years does Aaron Rodgers have?
I say 2 seasons to be good.
2 seasons to be good. Okay, Jason, how many?
Eric, what do you say, Eric? What do you say?
And while Eric's typing, Jason, what are you saying? How many more seasons does Aaron Rod have?
1.
We're gonna end it right here, and we're gonna move on. But
I'm not. No, we're not.
We gotta keep it moving.
We will.
I say 1. I say 1 because that Bama, he gonna get banged up. Where if he go to a new team, he go to a new team. It ain't gonna be sweet.
Thank
you. Know what I'm saying?
All right.
He gonna get his bell right.
Dak.
Hey, I'm with Jay, man. He's
already done.
You know.
Oh,
no, I ain't gonna say he's done. He's done. He's
That's all I
done.
need.
He's done.
Everyone has a guy with 2. Who's going first round for 2?
Hey, look. Tell him to talk to Alex Smith. Tell him to talk to Alex Smith.
But
yeah,
thinking about it way.
Hey.
No one's gonna want to pay that shit.
All right. So listen, guys. Stay tuned. Let's see what the fuck happens with the.
Tell that Bama talk to Alex Smith.
Yeah. We'll find out.
See what happens. I'm getting some fucking.
Hey, yo, let's slide into Lamar business.
This is exactly what we need to talk about next because
why?
Yes,
first round picks.
All right, listen, guys. I think now we know. After hearing every analyst on ESPN beg Lamar to get a motherfucking agent, I think we know that agents have a little bit of play here at not trying to let this brother get this deal done by himself. And
did you see his tweet?
Oh, I saw it.
But I need an agent.
Hey, but listen, he also said today, I ain't moving. Did anybody hear what Orlando Pace said about Stack? Did you see that? Jason, did you see what Orlando Pace said about Lamar Jackson?
No.
He said, yeah, it's about that time that we got this guaranteed money, baby. And a brother like Lamar's going to be the one that's going to enter us into the door of the guaranteed money.
Interesting.
And that is what this is about. Now, what I'm mad about is these fucking... Huh?
I'll say it again. That's the new Broadway Joe. He going to change the game of how teams got to play their players.
I don't disagree.
I really hope so. I really hope for Lamar and for the rest of the league. And in the future, I hope so. But if he gets paid this guaranteed money and he only plays 6 games that next year or the year after, it's not going to help anything. Nothing's going to change, bro.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be worse.
Right. And he's proved time and time again that he can't finish really a full season.
Let me say this, bro.
It's a scary situation.
What do you think about that, Jason? What do you think about that? First of all, before I talk about it, I want you to go ahead and I want to hear what I don't want to be definite. I want to hear what everybody got to say. So go first.
I mean, I think it's sweet that he's trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when like commentators are on like ESPN, like, boy, you need to get an agent. Everybody's like, boy, you need to get an agent. Boy, you need to get an agent. And then I want him to also continue to play. Like, if that Bama chooses to like sit out a year or something crazy, like that might be good for his body, for real. But at the same time, like, would that be good for his skill sets? Probably not. Right?
Not
like
good for the NFL.
Right, that either. Because then that's going to make them be like, y'all just bullied one of the top quarterbacks in the league right now out of a year because he wanted to do it himself. So
he's saying what Lamar is saying is, and what Junior was saying is basically he's setting a flag with a number on it, and that's all he's going for.
Oh, for sure.
And it don't take no goddamn agent for that. And what y'all gonna do about it? Stack, what you think? Oh, Jeff, go ahead.
It's clear that the Ravens aren't willing to pay it, right? So I think it's a two-sided street here. They're both going, and it's very apparent what they want. And I really think if Lamar gets what he wants to get and then gets hurt, it's going to be really bad for the system. But at the same time, billionaire owners wait a year and then pay 2 first round picks next year. They're willing to sit on it because if for another owner it's out, great. He's better for me next time. I can go pick him. I'm not hurting other teams right now. Just back.
Free agent.
No, well,
no.
So I think really who like that. I just that adding that 2 first rounds makes it sketchy.
Stack. What do you think at this point? Because all right, he's allowed to talk to people as of 4:00 yesterday, correct? All right.
Right.
Stack, what do you think? What do you think about right now? Everybody's cleaning out closets. What do you think at this point? Is it? We know it's an agent thing. We're clear. The agents don't want football players to be able, just football players, because there's so much available. But I'm simply so much available in other sports for a guy to make their own decisions. But now at this point, they're trying to blame it on the agents, and he's saying, "Yo, it's going to be a certain number, and that's all it's going to be." Now, Stack, what do you think? Where do you think we are with Lamar at this point? Would they ever let him sit? Would that be good for the NFL for him to just sit out of a season? What do you think? Period.
So, I think it's the same situation with Rodgers. I think it's the NFL setting precedent about what they're going to stand for and what they're not going to stand for. That's my solid opinion on it. Yes, he's a top tier player, but we've seen them ice a lot of top tier players. We've seen it. So I think he should stick with his guns. I really do, because it's going to get to a point that he's going to be needed, and when he's needed, then he can get that number.
Him starting day one, I'm asking. Do you see starting day one? Some team.
I'm a pass. I'm a pass. I'm a pass.
I hate to bring it back to this, but that whole face of the franchise thing, if he sits out, I think he fucks himself even harder. And that's just an outside look.
If the San Francisco 49ers sign him,
they ain't getting them. They don't even have any first rounds to pay because they gave it to Trey Lance.
Commanders do.
Commanders do not have a quarterback right now. I mean, they have a backup.
Commanders signed Jacob Brissett.
Right. So they have a backup. I was so
we got a backup to the backup.
He's got back up. This is solid.
I mean, listen, he is what he is.
I take him over Josh Johnson. We all saw that.
Yeah. So what's the Josh? I'm sorry, bro. Life. It's life. It should be happening.
There's a lot of homes with that.
Yeah, it is. Listen, so at this point, let me ask you guys this around the way here. Jason, do you see him on another team next season?
Let me see. What month is this? I mean, March. You know what? No.
Ooh.
No. Not as fast as they pulled that franchise on him.
That.
I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah.
Give me one team real quick off the top of your head you think bop, bop, bop.
Carolina.
Mm.
They are up at the first round. They got the first pick, correct?
Yep.
We all know they're looking for a quarterback.
That'd be tough. That'd be tough.
Tough. Jeffrey, what you got?
So
Will he be on the team?
I don't think that he's going to go Carolina, only because.
So you don't think he's going to be on Ravens next season?
No, I think he's going to be on. I think he's going to be on the Ravens.
Hmm.
I don't think any team wants to pay that shit.
Jeffrey, when have you become a stingy motherfucker? You.
I don't care. I love Lamar, but I don't think other teams are.
I respect his G and mine, but fuck, you don't want to spend no money on nothing.
They don't give a because he's about to be a free agent pretty soon. They the Ravens. I think there's a choice.
Jason should take the tag.
Say what?
Yes or no?
No. I don't think he heard you.
First time in 37 minutes. We're doing all right. That's here.
It's still clicking. Oh, wait, it just stopped.
All right, cool.
All right, Stat.
Yo.
Yes or no? Do you think he should take the tag? No.
Might have to.
Do you think it's smart for him to take the tag?
No.
I think he should take it.
Why?
Because at this point, you have to. I don't. If Orlando Brown is saying that they're depending on you to make a stance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're taking on this, I don't know, leadership for some reason, right? Because once he said that, now that's like a flag thrown, like this guy's going to sail the ship, correct? And so if you take that tag, it's a guaranteed money. And then if they make you take another tag, it's guaranteed again. And once you have you're going to have like $72 million guaranteed dollars right off the rip. You jump out of there at 28 years old and walk into a brand new fucking deal where some team has to pay you $500 million.
The prices always go up. As long as you can stay healthy. As long as he can stay healthy, that's gonna be the key to it, though.
What do you think? You think that's a thing, though? You think that can happen?
He should play for the Ravens and only pass the fucking ball. I'm audibling every read option that I possibly have.
I just don't know what weapons he has, though.
Well, hopefully, though, but they'll have more money to spend. Hopefully, if they don't sign him.
He better just get real friendly with his tight ends.
Yeah.
Start buying them Bama's lunch every day.
God damn.
I did hear today that DeAndre Hopkins was a suitor for Baltimore. So maybe, bring him in.
I thought he was. Oh, they signed old boy in Dallas, huh?
Who?
That was Gilmore they signed in Dallas.
Yeah.
Well, so guys, the Lamar saga continues, and we are going to see. But I think that we're gonna find out something crazy this week. I really do.
I think so too.
Any questions over there?
Oh, no.
Man, what you go with the Colts?
Man, we ought to date.
Jimmy G, I got some last for you. Hold on.
Did you?
Click clacking.
For a second.
Just made a huge move and we got you a new quarterback. Whoa, wait, actually? Oh yes, we got a guy who spent the first couple seasons of his career sitting behind one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Who? Matter of fact, we got a guy who has won multiple playoff games. No. Do not tell me you did it. You know what else? We got ourselves a guy who knows what it takes to get to a Super Bowl. You did! Holy shit, you got Aaron! We're even talking about a guy who is a Super Bowl champion! Yes, let's go! Devontae, I am so excited to announce your new quarterback. Meet Jimmy Garoppolo. Hey, DA, my man! I'm retiring.
Damn, bro.
That's your boy.
He hates him. It's so consistent.
It's the most Raider move I've ever fucking seen.
It's so consistent.
Damn right it is.
And then you go at the Raiders too?
Oh, I hit Charles up quickly, bro. I'm sorry,
I'm
buddy.
not messing with you tonight, bro. I'm serious.
$22 million per year, 3 years for Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm happy he got signed to a team. I was really kind of hoping he was going to the Texans, but the Raiders, it makes sense.
Oh, you wanted him to go to fucking Bangladesh?
They just went from a guy who throws 4,000 yards to 2,800 yards.
Do you think that
without Darren Waller?
Stack, is Jimmy Garoppolo an upgrade from Carr? Yes or no?
No.
Jason, yes or no? Jason.
That's a no, sir.
But I'm the bad guy, right?
No. I've been on your side the whole time, dog.
I know. I know, not Jimmy. And the Patriots were winning. Jimmy. Hand off Jimmy. Now protect Jimmy. And you know what? I'm going to settle this right now. Jimmy, you could never get in my wife, motherfucker, ever.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you could never, bro.
Listen, let me ask you a question. How much trouble is Jimmy going to get into?
Oh, man.
All right, we're done with Jimmy after this.
Listen. How much trouble do you think Jimmy going to get into in Vegas?
Oh, man, they've already been joking about him with the Bunny Ranch, all that.
Hey, listen.
Oh, my God. Y'all fucking hilarious.
You talk about Joe Namath. Listen. Do you guys think that he can win? Do you guys think he can win in Vegas? Do you think he can win? Jason?
He can win all the STDs.
Oh, very good. Stack.
Yeah. Why not?
Win what? Well, wait. What are we talking about? Like win a game or like?
No. Do you think he can win? Do you think he can take them to the playoffs?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Oh God.
I'm gonna end it right here. Now he decision.
Goes on. If he loves you,
give back right here.
Jimmy's gonna be sick and.
This is something I saw from Jimmy I thought was cool. Every player, when they move on from a team, they hit up Instagram or whatever to say their goodbyes. He didn't do none of that. He said his goodbyes at the very first part of the press conference for the Raiders.
Wow.
His very first thing at the podium. First off, guys, I want to say that thanks to the Yorks and San Francisco 49ers, that was the very first thing on the Raiders podium. So I thought that was pretty clean. That was cool. All right.
Classy, huh?
It's super classy. You don't go to the Instagram to say your goodbyes, blah, blah, blah. Post a couple of pictures. That was tight. I like that. That was cool.
All right, shit. Well, fuck, I guess. I think Jimmy's going to rock, and I think he's going to take him to the playoffs. And that's about it. I don't think he's going to go any further
So
than
who's
that.
finishing last in that division? The Chargers or the Broncos?
Broncos.
Or finishing last?
Yeah.
And then Jimmy coming in second?
No. What do you got? Who's coming in last over there, Stack?
The Raiders.
What you got, Stack?
We'll go to Raiders. Oh man. Oh my goodness.
Hey yo, you motherfuckers have no faith in Jimmy G at all.
At all. At all.
Look at his numbers.
At all.
I look at his numbers.
We have
numbers.
We have
That's
the
all I
faith
need.
in
I'm a
reality.
numbers
We
guy.
have faith in reality.
Remember that year when the Dolphins were like,
some other
with you, Jimmy.
NFL signings going around. There's a lot.
oh
I thought it
man.
was funny that Darius Slay said his goodbye and then got re-signed back. That was pretty good.
What happened there? Anybody know?
I don't know. I really don't know.
All right, what's next?
Bates got to a fat ass in Atlanta. That's pretty big.
That's gonna be big.
He got
They ain't got a quarterback though.
Tony Poyer for the Bills said his goodbye. Went and tested free agency. Wasn't buzzing. Came back to Bills. Jalen Ramsey went to getting cut. I saw something about Zeke. He's 27 years old. He hasn't had a touchdown outside the red zone since 2019. Some team's going to pick that bill up for him. No, they're going to sign him.
What? Hold the phone. Listen. I don't really think nobody wanted Ezekiel Elliott.
27 years old, though? That's not like that old yet, though.
Like 27?
For running backs, it's old, but it's not like.
Listen.
There's a curse with 27-year-old running backs.
No, I don't think it's a curse. I think maybe, a little off the field activity that's known around the league,
top?
or
You said it's the crop
some
top?
girls named
And the hair.
some girls named Molly. Maybe he be hanging out with sometime. That everybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
That other white girl.
Yeah,
I don't know that bitch.
Listen, we all know Molly, and I just think there's a reason why I didn't go the way, because I thought he was a good compliment to what they had going on, regardless of, hey, he wanted to restructure. And listen, he still may end up on Cowboy. He still may end up on that team. They're waiting through free agency to see what they have left so they can restructure his thing. And I don't think he's out of there. I don't think that's a done deal. Jason?
What he'd be like a backup running back?
No, I mean, it's the same shit he was doing.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a bitch move, Dallas, though. If you want him back, you just
Man,
It's Dallas. It's
The
Dallas.
business.
That's what bitch moves are
Happened.
made.
it's almost like
There's not how many times name the last player that was cut and then brought back.
Dez Bryant. They did Dez Green too,
They cut him
right?
and brought him back.
Didn't they bring Dez Bryant back?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He sat around for a little bit, then he came back.
You came quick enough with that name. I'll just move you.
Yeah, I think it was Dez Bryant. I think it was Dez.
That feels accurate because when they brought him back, he was washed up and
Yeah.
then they cut him.
Yeah.
Well, then that's just the same
Yeah.
fuckery that the Cowboys are going to continue
I don't think
to do
Dez
then.
has Dez played in another uniform. Somebody look
Nah,
that up
man.
for me. I don't think
He
Dez.
started doing the TO shit, like putting out
Yep.
tapes of him exercising and shit like that.
Yep.
I think that Bama worked for like FedEx or some shit. That
So I think these guys know that there's a little chink in the armor of these athletes. They wouldn't have did Derrick Henry like that for sure. I promise you that.
I mean, they basically
True.
did that to TO too.
No, T.O. was at the end of.
Hey,
man,
okay,
T.O.
that's
was
what I
done.
thought. So Cowboys. He played. Des Bryant
so.
played with the Cowboys, then 1 year with the Saints, and then 1 year with the Ravens.
Okay,
The
you're
Ravens.
right.
But at the same time, Zeke, like I said, scored a touchdown outside the red zone since 2019. If that doesn't say washed up, I don't know what that says.
7 years old just sounds wild to me.
Yeah.
I mean, what the
not
average life
everybody
is
can
3
continue.
years, right? Three to 5 for a running back.
I think it's yeah. It might even be less.
Yeah.
Damn, is that where we are?
I think the average lifespan for an NFL player is like a season and a half, based on all the guys that try out.
Okay. What's next?
I mean, we got Orlando Brown.
What do you think about this Orlando Brown thing, Jason? Being a big time former lineman, what do you think about the Orlando Brown?
I mean, that's like
kind of weird. How
it's
weird
like
is
me
it?
going.
He would
That's
leave.
like me going to DeMatha, dog. It's like me going to DeMatha. Like, you know, you don't go to your rivals, dog. Like, if you respected where you were, and it's not like he wasn't losing there. Motherfucker got Super Bowls with them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they're probably gonna get another one.
And then what's crazy is the tackle that was in Cincy. Now he's like, oh, word. All right, I'm out. Y'all don't love me.
You think he fight for that blind side?
I mean, he must, because homeboy, he just got there in 19. Williams, what's it, Jonah Williams, I think. He just got there in 2019, and he hitting him with the, oh yeah, okay.
It seems a little weird that they would let a guy him go, or I mean, not free. Was he a free agent?
Huh?
Huh?
You clicking? Got that? Click, clack. We good now. We good.
Good.
We good.
Was he a free agent?
Who? I think so. Yeah.
Was Orlando Brown a free agent?
Because what? He signed a 4-year. He signed a 4-year. What? 64 mil.
So why would we not think he left? Why would he leave that situation?
That's definitely some inside shit. Like, I mean, you got the homeboy basketball player whose homeboy got his baby mother pregnant and whatnot, or his wife pregnant.
Don't wait. Hold on for that.
Nah, but I'm saying maybe it's something sneaky like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. This seems like
never know, man. To go to the rivals, I think somebody touched them.
Those things can only happen one time a year, bro. That kind of shit can happen one time a year.
Touched them in the wrong place.
We'll get into that later. Listen, it's weird that he went over to the Bengals to protect the other new. What do they call him? What would you call Joe Burrow? The new fucking he's the new everything.
He's the next one about to get paid with Jalen.
You think he's gonna have problems? You guys think he's gonna have problems in negotiations?
Oh no, because he
got
the right
smart.
face.
He got the what?
He got the right face.
Joe Burrow got the right tape.
Oh well,
Joe Burrow got the right tape, bro.
You at the top of the game. Everybody got tape.
Listen, but he's finishing the season. He finished the season. And he does. He got the right face. Don't get me wrong. Like, he is that kind of marketable kind of guy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, got the strong jaw. So he got the strong jaw?
No, listen. He is. He's, like, marketable. I get that he's a marketable guy. What I'm saying is, like, he fucking balls.
He is a baller. And he's got some swagger to him, too. I think that
balls, man. Hard. And the swagger. Who would have thought?
I mean, he was swagging and balling at the college and brought it to the NFL. Smart move.
Sweet deal.
I don't. And now he has Orlando Brown. Where do you think that puts
Does that put him over the hump to beat Kansas City?
That's what I was saying. Like that's what I was trying to think about. Yes. Is that with the scale? Huh?
I feel like it does, right? Because at the same time that Cincy is strengthening, they're taking away from KC.
Of course, right. But at the same time, like if you look on the other side of the ball, Joe Burrow and Orlando Brown Jr. cannot do anything against Pat Mahomes, and Cincinnati just lost Bates, so that defense got weaker.
Mm-hmm. So Jamal Brown cool with it.
True. True.
I mean, it just seems like a dick move a little bit.
Trying to tell you
guys think that, could they have not afforded him? Maybe linemen don't get as much money as I thought they should.
Yeah, but what offensive weapons outside of Mahomes and Kelsey are really making money on that team? Even on the defense, they got Jones, and then
got rid of Juju, huh?
Yeah. So outside of those guys, no one's really making a whole lot of money.
Yo, but let me go back. The linemen don't. I thought linemen made like a ton of money a year. They don't. Because they go down make like $20 million a year.
They go down, man. They don't want to spend all that money knowing the lineman going. The lineman get the most bang.
That's a long time. You know.
Hey, look, man.
I think it's off more.
Some of these lines break.
Clickety, clackety, clickety, clack. Damn, that shit's still going. That shit sounds legitimate like Morse code.
It does sound like Morse code.
It's the fucking Chinese, dog. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's the goddamn Chinese until we get somebody from the consulate. It's like motherfucking Steven Seagal style. Like,
what about now? No,
that shit's still clicking, dog. Oh no, it cleaned up. All
right, boom. There we go.
We're back. We have the Dank Dads. Let's just a quick commercial break.
Yes, it was.
That's all it is. We'll throw a little ad in there.
Yeah. Listen,
shout out to Surfing Chicken. That shit was bomb.
Yeah, definitely.
More Chinese. Stop watching this Chinese. I don't appreciate that.
This is jealous. That's all.
I think definitely. Joe Burrow is definitely the next one up to be the face of the NFL. But I do think that this gives a tip in the scale to the Bengals. I think the Bengals are locked and loaded, and they're definitely ready to win that division.
I think they're serious. They're done fucking losing in the playoffs.
Let me ask you guys this. Where do you think that if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets, guys, where do you think that he's going to fall?
He's going to fall.
No, shut up. In his fuck y'all.
I think they win that division.
You think so?
I think so.
I'm not actually stack anything. Fuck you. Jason, what do you think they sit? Jason?
I think he should have a long I've already said this. He needs to have a long conversation with Alex Smith and make sure his motherfucking leg don't end up like an accordion. Like going to a new team. He ain't a young man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I wish him the very best.
Where do they finish in that division?
Where do they finish, bro?
I don't even know. Like
you've already maimed this man. How you've already maimed this broke this man's leg off? It's weird. I don't even feel like
I want him to get through the season. If he get through the season, they'll
make it with a broken leg.
Yo, where do you find him in that division, bro?
We need an answer.
Still wild card.
Jesus.
Wild card.
Where to put him in the division? Third? Second?
What, third or second? Probably? Yeah. What's wild card? Third or?
Yeah, you probably got to be first or second. Probably. First, obviously, gets in. You probably got to be second.
So you're saying they're ahead of Buffalo?
I think so. Yeah, because.
I mean, Buffalo self-implode. I mean, they got the truth.
Oh.
They are the truth for sure.
Give me the division.
Jets, Bills, Dolphins.
Play again. Yeah, that junk straight sound like Morse code for real.
I know. Sound like somebody like this.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
With a monocle.
We're back.
Monocle. We back.
All right, we're back.
All right, so listen. Where do you think the order would be? From three on up in that division.
For
AFC. Rodgers, is he going to be in the top 3 in that division?
hell no.
He's going to be behind the Patriots.
No.
No, Patriots are trash.
Okay.
Patriots are trash. I mean, but they finished behind the Patriots already.
So hold on. With the Jets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's tough.
So you talking about a whole new setup and everything like that, man. I don't have him going to the show or doing nothing like that, man. I got him coming in dead last, man. I mean,
Here, decent. They're decent.
Jason, are you saying the same shit?
No, I'm not. I wouldn't say he dead last, right? Because if you look at that,
where you saying?
First or second?
Like I said, I think
Saying he's
he'll
gonna be.
get him.
I'm
He'll get him
saying
in
he's
as
gonna
a
be
wild
dead
card.
last.
So that's like second. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man.
Hey yo,
There's no fucking way Mac Jones is beating him, bro.
yo, listen.
No, look.
Listen, if he's not dead last, he's next to dead last.
Hold on, you got the division right where Buffalo crushed the Jones. 13 wins, 3 losses, but then the next person was 9 and 8. You know what I'm saying? So the underneath the Bills, that division is mediocre. So him coming in, okay, maybe he takes the Jets who were fucking 7 and 10. Maybe he takes them to fucking 9 and 8, fucking 10 and 7, which will get them second place. Like I don't in the division. Like they not gonna be banging. I can see Aaron Rodgers pulling some, I brought some Green Bay dirt in my bag and sprinkled it on the ground. And I gave y'all a couple magical victories. You know what I'm saying? I could see some of that shit, but he ain't gonna.
I would bet that Bills don't go 13-3 next year.
Oh yeah, well that.
All right,
too.
well hold up. Let me say this. I just personally don't think it's going to be that easy for him to just bond this team together and shit just come together, dog. I don't.
Thank you.
I don't think. I think that's going to take a while. I think it would be better for Aaron Rodgers to retire, but if he doesn't,
thank you.
I think it's going to take some time before he can bond. And especially, listen, if they sign him sometime this week,
7 and 10.
That's what you think the record will be?
That's what he's going to, a 7
Okay,
and 10
all right.
team.
So he's going to 7 and 10, right? Here's the thing. If he comes in, if he does not get into play ASAP, there's no goddamn way that he can be in the top of that division anywhere. Because he has to get in there and create a culture right away.
They went 7-10 with Wilson and White. Zach Wilson's almost out of the league, and they went 7-10. You don't think Rodgers is worth 3-4 games at least? At least,
bro, that defense is pretty good.
At least,
he's
good for 3-4 games.
That defense is the Jets. That defense is the Jets got them that 7.
Put them at 10 and 7.
The Jets got that record. What I'm simply saying to you, bro, is that Aaron Rodgers is not like Zach. I guarantee you when Zach got that job, he got the work. Trust me, I know he did. He's buying them fucking scooters and shit. He got to work. Aaron Rodgers may not do that.
All right. So Jason, where did you say the Jets finish in that division with Rodgers?
Second.
Okay. We're gonna do this here really quick. All right.
Simple. Let's go.
Jason and I are on the same side, kind of on this.
All
You and
right.
Stack are on the same side. If Rodgers goes to the Jets and he finishes last, Jason and I, we got you on some food or some shit.
Listen, fuck all that. I need.
Ho.
Cracking.
Oh, they need to hear this. They need.
Yeah,
to hear
yeah, we need to hear these
I need to hear
stipulations.
this. So hold on. Let that crackling shit finish. I want to hear this shit.
All right, there we go. All right, what we talking now?
I ain't wearing no cowboy shit. It'll
All
set
right,
my
No.
that's definitely
Tell you what. All right. Jeff has never been to DC. So if that's so,
Ooh, okay, I like this.
me and Stack will flip the bill. We'll flip the bill to get us to get you to DC. So you can meet with your
if
buddy.
they don't finish fourth,
And we'll take you some cool spots and feed me and Stack will flip the bill on feeding you in the whole nine.
and then Jason
Let's
gets
get some real mumble sauce.
Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is.
They're real.
Yeah, right.
You guys lose. I'm gonna need you guys to get on my training schedule every single.
Ho. Did he just say we joining a cult? What just happened?
That is exactly what the fuck I said.
What just happened?
It's the cult of me.
Ooh, shit. Okay.
Huh? I need at least 8 weeks of that. Is that cool?
Well,
All righty then.
Well, we're getting a weekend in DC, and
Sounds good to me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, but listen,
All right.
your
Wait,
week
hold
in
on. How does
DC.
that-
I know that. I don't need
I
too
agree
much.
with that. That'll
I don't
work.
need too
Okay.
I don't need too much.
Oh, hey, let me tell you, these young gentlemen on this live will tell you that I can bring some entertainment. Oh boy,
you
every
cool with
day.
that? You cool with that, Jason?
What's good? You coming to DC?
Yeah. No, and then if
Training.
they finish last, then we gotta hop on the training schedule.
Hold on, let me tweak that a little bit.
Wait, are we talking about like to wake up at 4 a.m. and work out crazy?
No, I wouldn't do you like that. I wouldn't do you like that. I wouldn't do that
Right.
because I know you have a life.
I'd be
But
like, fuck
but
you.
what I'm going to put together is a hit training is going to last 45 minutes only, and you attack that workout.
I got
for 45 minutes.
Wait, you said a hit training.
Oh,
like,
listen, just give me 45 minutes a day.
we
That's
talking
all
about
I
like
ask.
circuit
Can
training?
Yep. I mean, I'm talking about hit training. I'm talking about moving, push-ups. Listen, I don't want to tell you what I want, but yeah. All right. We got a deal?
I mean, what's the? I need.
God damn it,
No, I'm down. I'm down. But
Huh?
what's the benefit of Jason? He's already in DC.
I'm about to say like that's some shit I should just do anyway.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, bro. I was just gonna keep that in our
Oh,
pocket.
listen,
Yeah, no,
I'm a feed Jason. Jason don't sit down at the table.
I just want to share. I'm throwing it into the deal. I want to take care of food.
It won't just us being in DC just eating food. It's going to be the whole experience of DC. We're going to take
nah. If we win, I want to come out there to go skiing.
I tell you what, we'll do him and what would you like if he's going to do the skiing thing? Now he's an asshole. What would you want? Now he has to be individualized. I thought he'd give the guy some fucking culture, you dick. You're going to come out here and go skiing anyway. You're my friend.
That's not culture.
Selfish
Is
bastard.
that the wrong culture? Is skiing the wrong culture? Am I not allowed to be a snow bunny out this bitch? Like what?
Not that.
Huh? I'm a motherfucking snow bunny. Black diamond in the bitches.
Thing.
Relation
My bad.
taken care of too.
Are you that advanced?
It's not that exciting to him.
You that advanced?
Oh yeah, I gets down.
Oh, okay.
I gets down. I stopped doing jumps and shit because I'm old, but fuck it, man.
Look at you keep jumping like, nigga. How was you jumping? How high was you
Like-
jumping? When you doing this shit right?
Not like not distance, but like getting air off of moguls.
What?
Like actually, because me and my friends used to go skiing through trails through the trees,
Where in
and
the
it always
Northwest
ended with a
DC did
fucking
you get
jump.
to
Dog.
fucking go skiing, homie? Where?
I done skied the entire East Coast, dog. Don't fuck around with me, dog. From Vermont to motherfucking Tennessee,
I'm
man.
sorry, I didn't know.
Hey,
Jason Smith, gun went to Breckenridge.
God damn it.
yeah, man. Hey, I ain't an
listen.
imposter. I am not an imposter. I tell
It's
kids in a
funny.
minute. I carry that shit like Outkast. I'm like, I ain't no thug, but that don't mean I don't know thuggish ways. You hear me?
Let's go. Are we?
Quick, you guys
Shit.
this one.
Nah, man. I got too many degrees to call myself a thug, man. What the fuck?
I know that's right.
Fair.
I feel you. Sorry, meaning such a Morehouse, man.
All right, real quick, just to leave y'all on the NFL signings here.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Dalton because he's a mediocre, low upside quarterback. That's right. And then you replaced him with a mediocre, low upside quarterback. That's correct. Cool. Raiders, you wanted to move on from Derek Carr because he's a mediocre, low upside quarterback. Yep. And then you replaced him with a mediocre, low upside quarterback. Well, hold on now. Jimmy G's a winner. The 49ers are winners. Jimmy G was just there. Panthers, you got rid of Sam Darnold and replaced him with Andy Dalton. Falcons, you got rid of Marcus Mariota and replaced him with Taylor Heineke. What are you guys doing? Most of you got rid of a quarterback just to replace him with the same quarterback, just in a different font. Yeah, especially the Bucks got rid of Tom Brady and added me. Basically the same thing. Your confidence is mind-boggling. Thank you. That's not a compliment. Let's move on from quarterbacks. Raiders, props for the Jacoby Myers signing. Really solid player, but I am curious. New England, why did you let him go if you were just going to sign Juju to the exact same deal? Jacoby's already scored a game-winning touchdown for the Raiders while wearing our uniform, so we figure he might as well just wear theirs instead. Fair enough. Just a heads up, if Juju gets Belichick to do a TikTok with him, the universe might explode. 49ers, you signed Javon Hargrave, and with how good your defense already is, that feels like cheating. Broncos, you signed Mike McGlinchey to protect your disaster of a quarterback, Russell Wilson. Yeah, give it a few weeks. He might be protecting Jared Stidham. And Bears, very smart of you to go out and sign a good young linebacker. It's not like you used to have one of those on your roster and refuse to pay him or anything. So, good move. All right, I'm not going to go through every move because there's a million of them, so we can call it a day. Real quick. The Dolphins signed Mike White. We're all in agreement that he's going to sub in and beat the Jets at some point this year, right? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, probably. All right, cool.
Yo, your man be taking shots, yo.
Man.
Hey, yo, he's mad. He's mad.
Oh, he just no one's safe. That's all. He's not mad. Just no one's safe. That's a constant weekly thing.
Listen, he really goes in.
That dude
He's
is
wrong.
hilarious.
No,
All his little jumps be funny.
Hey, listen, I wish I knew. I don't know what we think about this. I don't know how we can decipher where we put people because of chemistry, fit, just like fit, or you know somebody and that guy knows that guy, or I don't know. I really don't anymore. To just be honest, to say I don't fucking know. Jason?
No, I don't. I'm in this. I don't even know that. Like it's.
I mean, he's right about Juju. Like Juju's the same guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pretty much.
why would you not keep Jacoby if he was that guy? You know, and it's just he's right. I didn't even think about it like that, and I don't got no answers for that shit.
Maybe because they
Fucking move
knew,
on.
maybe because all these teams know that the player type was right, but something about their personalities wasn't fitting. So if they find the right personality to go with the body, right? Like they trying to switch bodies with brains right now.
Yeah.
Listen,
And obviously, Juju was not getting the same amount of money with the Chiefs because why the fuck would you leave that?
Right.
Obviously, they didn't want him back.
he must. He probably was gonna get more, but like how
Playoffs. Yeah. You're under. I don't know, but now the NBA is starting to heat up. We only got a couple more weeks left of the
It's not
NBA.
heating up.
It's starting to.
We have to say that, ladies and gentlemen. We have to say that. The way fucking Jeffrey had to muster that out of his gut. NBA, no, it's not. I mean, listen.
There's a time where the teams start to get going.
Anthony Davis wins. He loses. He goes good.
I saw the funniest TikTok today. Anthony Davis was playing 2K live.
For real?
Like it was a video of him playing, and he was the Lakers, and the game started off. He wins the tip, goes and passes it to himself, goes up for a layup, totally breaks his leg on the fucking video game, and he just has to put his head down and say,
Who just laughed at that? Is that Jason laughed at that?
I did.
That is hilarious, bro.
It's fucking terrible.
Even Davis knew. Oh fuck, which is hella realistic. That's just sidebar. That was just a funny video I saw.
He's still playing.
He's having a good year. He really is. He is having a good year.
You know, not what I want him to. Listen, I wanna touch on something real quick. Fuck all the bullshit. I know we can go into the East and West, but I want to touch on this because I saw Dame Lillard in his cry that rings don't matter. That the NBA is different. Rings don't matter. Here we go.
Right on Dame Lillard.
We're good.
All right, we're good.
So, did you hear what I said about Dame?
No.
No.
All right.
Dame saying that he doesn't need rings and the ring coach is whack. And when he came in the league, people weren't focused on rings. And what else have you heard? I mean, just all the bullshit in general, right? And
Yeah.
it just seems to me that Dame. What do you think about Dame's never going to get a championship? What do you think about that, Jason?
I mean, I feel like we should just call this the "You Ain't Got to Lie, Craig" like segment, dog. Like this another dude that he was saying all the things that I don't know, like a selfish person would say, right? Like at one moment he talking about how he want to get his team better, but at what point was the team better? Like when who else flourished under his partnership? Has anybody?
All right, Stack,
Nobody-
real quick.
nobody's
Let me get Stack real quick. Go, Stack.
All right. So his statement, it sounds like something that losers say.
Matrix.
So that's my thing. Rings do matter. Championships matter. All that matters. So
Hold up. Okay. All right. Jeffrey, go.
I would agree with Jason saying he sounded kind of selfish. Like he even said that game where I scored blah blah blah. He said that, and I agree. No one's really flourished underneath him. He's never really had any good free agent signings to go to Portland. But any of the people that they've drafted, he's never really like elevated. So I mean, I can understand that argument. CJ McCollum was already legit. So yeah, he really hasn't elevated anybody. But I don't know that the Blazers has really done anything for him either. Like they've helped him out any.
Do you guys think when you look at LeBron, you look at an ambassador of his organization. He's always trying to find the right pieces.
facts.
He'll send a sneaky tweet. He'll do anything to let guys know what's up. Right? It's flirty. Dame has never wanted to be anything other than Dame time in Portland. And now that people are looking at Dame's ass and saying, hey, man, where the fuck is our championship? Your time running out. It's almost up, buddy. We want to cash in on our goods, and now they're pressing them. And they don't have nothing left in the cupboard There's nothing around Dame.
The problem is the biggest signing they've ever given him was Carmelo Anthony. I mean, they have so much. Maybe players don't. That's it.
Man, listen. Make shit for motherfuckers. Whole season. Like, listen, I lived in New York City. I couldn't imagine living there for fucking 6 months, right? But if you make it comfortable enough for anybody with the right amount of money, you're going to play and go back to L.A. in the off season.
I get that.
So I don't think it's as serious as that. Like, nobody want to live there. I don't think it's that. I think Dame has just wanted to be about Dame time.
You think that, like, Portland's cool with that?
I don't. That's a good question. What do you think about that, Jason?
As far as what, like him not
Portland being content with just Damian Lillard.
I mean, unfortunately, yes, because when you're not one of those teams that's like going for the championship, you just want to draw in numbers, right? Like, because ultimately it is a business, and we talk about it every day, right? Like, the bottom line is we need Bamas that's going to bring in money, right?
Let me get a little clarification real quick. So you saying, like, from night to night, it's Dame time?
Right. I mean, Bama dropped 70, right? Like, right? Like, and who you think was more excited about that? Like, the ownership or his teammates?
What city?
Huh?
Portland got to see that. Was it at Portland?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, those are moments
Right.
they always remember in that town. I mean, I'm just trying to, like, when I heard, we got Perk. Did you get Perk? Did you get the clip from Big Perk?
Oh no, but I've seen it. But
Hey, listen, Big Perk was like, it's
He
always
went
about
in on
rings,
him.
baby.
He went in on
we.
him. He went in on him. He got emotional.
Stack, what you think, Stack? You think Dame? You think Dame? As far as Dame just being a little, not really wanting to have that support system out there. I mean, Carmelo Anthony, man, come on. I don't know what the fuck happened to Carmelo Anthony.
wait, they got him way old, obviously.
I think he was better in fucking LA his last couple of years than he was out there.
You think
with
Danny
them.
Lillard has the Blazers by the nutsack like that, to where they don't make any signings because of him?
It's not. Listen, I'm not saying it's not that, bro. But what have they had come in there that's been getting good?
They haven't, but that's
But what I'm
that's
saying,
not Dame's fault.
what I'm saying is, for whatever reason, no one's pushed other players into Portland to be better.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
That's all I'm
I do
saying.
think Dame is respected around the league.
I think he's respected, of course, but I don't think he's like seeing when fucking KD sees Chris Paul or when KD sees JaVale McGee. You know how many motherfuckers love JaVale McGee in the fucking league?
Yeah.
Everybody loves that dude, homie. But listen,
Nevada alumni, real
True
quick. You know
that.
what I'm saying? And his mama was too.
but at the same time, Dame's kind of like, we all respect him, but he's kind of standoffish. You know what I mean? Like, Dame doesn't mind. For whatever reason, I've never heard of anybody in Portland other than Dame Dollar.
I mean, you had the boy Odin, but his whole body fell
Yeah,
apart.
but boy, it was a week.
That was the biggest bust.
He played a week.
3
Other than
days.
that fucking fluke.
Clyde.
Other than him as a fluke, I don't want to call him a fluke. God forgive me. And he forgives me. Other than what happened to him, I'm gonna let
Bro,
you
that
do
was like
that.
a Ryan Leaf bust.
Listen,
Marcus Russell, that was a big bust.
Other than him, what else have we ever heard about Dame having that was worth a sizzle? Anything?
That's the Blazers' fault.
Nothing.
To me, that's the Blazers' fault.
But listen, as a warrior, as a champion, yo, this podcast was good enough. We brought two guys in and it got better.
Not everybody can
Wait,
be
are we
LeBron.
talking about in the modern era? Because like the Trailblazers were like relevant in the 90s.
LeBron. You can't put him on LeBron.
I'm asking, when do you like guys? When do you make a statement? When do you stand for your organization? When I think Charles Barkley would do it in Phoenix.
and it didn't
We
work.
cracking. We cracking.
No, you just stop. You just stop.
That didn't work for Charles Barkley.
It didn't work, but I'm saying he was lobbying. He got, it didn't, but he tried. You've never heard Dame try.
We don't know. Also, we're not there. We're not there. Just because the media didn't say that he tried, we don't know.
But I mean,
honestly.
he talked like he trying to stay where he at because he's happy.
He doesn't
want to
go nowhere.
Great.
Dame is a person who does not want to be uncomfortable. In that interview you watch, he said something. He said, "Wait,
I don't know so what is the answer? You get crucified if you bounce around from team to team trying to chase a championship, and you get crucified if you stay home. I don't what.
I mean, Homeboy said that in the interview too. Like the interviewer, he said that exact thing.
I heard that. I'm simply saying, dog, Dame has not giving effort. The way that you hear the Kyrie says, "Hey, KD, come out here with us," making those efforts. You've heard several movements that are made when guys reach out to guys to make championship moves.
I also think that those guys like to be heard. Kyrie sure as hell likes to be heard.
You Bay dudes, bro. You guys, boy, you holding with your boy, huh?
Well, I'm not from the Bay.
You're not from the Bay. I'm just saying, it's close, huh?
My whole family's from the Bay. I'm the only one from Reno, but I get it. I mean, but at this, I don't know. I can't fault him for being loyal to
If you were all the way out there in Portland, wouldn't you scream to the high heavens, anybody want to come out here and fuck with your boy Dame Lillard? I just think that Dame don't want nobody to come out there.
Well, then he's got the Blazers by the balls.
We all said that no one has prospered under Dame, huh? But Dame tries to convince us. He tries to convince us that, hey, my good seasons are what you guys should remember.
Right.
Well, that's what he has to fall back on because he's not
right.
He's not winning the championship. So yeah, of course. But Charles Barkley gets known as one of the greats. He don't have no championship. He gets roasted about it all the time, of course. But at the same, he's still known as a great. So why can't you just chalk it up as you're a great?
But I feel like Charles Barkley's known as I feel like Charles Barkley known as a great though, because he was like a small big man who was like destroying everyone.
That's true, but I mean different games. Damian Lillard has the most savage buzzer beaters.
Fuck all
probably
that. Listen,
of all the
bro,
NBA.
listen. At the end of the day, Dame Lillard is trying to sell that his regular seasons are better than chips, is what he's saying. The ring shit is whack. It's about being the best you can be in the NBA. And Perk was saying, fuck all that. It's about a ring every year. I know that it's about a ring every single year. And Dame is trying to sell his mediocre bullshit because he don't want to get a ring. He don't want to play with nobody because he don't want to share his toys with nobody. That's who Dame Lillard is, bro. Sorry.
Kendrick has a good point because we wouldn't know Kendrick without his championship. But he was definitely fourth fucking fiddle on that championship.
Wait a minute. You wouldn't know Kendrick Perkins without...
He wouldn't be as relevant, so he has a point.
Kendrick Perkins was a really...
He was. He was a different. He was an enforcer.
Dame
was on the NBA top 75. Kendrick Perkins was not. So what are you saying?
No. I'm in complete agreement on that one. Like, Perkins would not be as relevant if he ain't...
Fuck no. And what was his role on that championship team? Fourth or fifth? Behind KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, all them motherfuckers. Please.
No, that's fair.
And he just got roasted by JJ Redick. I don't even really care what that guy got to say no more.
You don't think he was I don't want to fight for Perk right now. I don't want to.
But how can you say Perk, but then he's not even on the top 75, but Dame is?
I'm just simply saying, we're talking about ring culture, bro. Do you think Michael Jordan would have just sat out there in fucking Portland?
You can't. Not everybody can be that top echelon. Not everyone's there, man.
Then Dame needs to stop trying to fucking sell his seasons like he's just as good as a championship player. That's what he's saying.
Jordan be trying to go for a ring.
I get that.
Come on, man.
I get that. That's a terrible argument on his sake. I get that.
He's trying to say, hey, all that ring culture don't mean shit.
At the end of the day, the very first conversation is how many championships. At the end of the day, that's always the conversation.
And what are we talking about?
So, no, I mean, yeah.
His
selling point is terrible. His selling point is terrible.
And we will forget Dame Lillard as soon as he's done.
You are crazy.
You will forget him, bro.
Nah, that 70's gonna keep him in a couple of conversations. Especially he doing it. Especially he doing it late in his career.
Come on.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you guys this question. We talk about Jordan and LeBron way more than we talk about Kobe Bryant.
Not that 81.
Right or
no.
wrong?
That 80.
No,
Kobe
I'm actually.
time,
I'm actually just on a regular basis, day to day, day in, day out, just from sports conversations. You hear about Kobe, hear about LeBron and Michael Jordan day in and day out, right or wrong?
True.
Fact.
True.
It's weird that Kobe Bryant is probably the second best basketball player in the league, ever of all time. Or tie for second. But we don't talk about him because he doesn't have the same impact as a guy like LeBron and MJ. But Kobe had all those chips, right? Kobe had more chips than LeBron, but just imagine where Dame's going to fucking fall if we don't mention fucking Kobe Bryant. Just forget about fucking Dame 70 goddamn. Shit. Cut it out. You don't want to play with nobody. Anyway, let's move along. I'm sick of that.
I mean, if Charles Barkley wasn't on NBA TNT, I think that the new cats wouldn't really know too much about it.
Yo, Charles Barkley said that he was chasing a chip every bit of the way.
Cool, and he didn't get one. What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just simply saying that Dame don't give a fuck. As long as Dame have a good night, that's all that matters to Dame, dog. He does not care.
At the end of the day,
maybe he's saying that to kind of soften his own ego. Like, it's not really about that, even though it really is, and he know he ain't good enough to get it. You know what I mean? So he softened his own ego.
That's probably what it is, realistically. That's probably what it is. But at the same time, I always like to think back to this as fans. We think of this some fairy tale, we need to win championships, yada, 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 yada. But at the same time, I try to click it into my own job. As long as I'm getting my raise, I could give a fuck if my place prospers.
Yeah, but they don't pay you. They don't pay you what they paying Dame to fucking bring something home for organization.
I might care a little bit less if I got that much. I gotta show up to this motherfucker right now.
Hey, listen, that's definitely Dame. That's definitely Dame then. All right, yo, let's move along. Where we at?
Oh shit! Well, we got a good UFC. Well, before we get into UFC, let's stick with the basketball.
Go for it.
NCAA kicking off. I was kicking our Dank Dads bracket. I was kicking it right in the ass, but then I don't think I'm gonna last. I think I'm gonna crumble. I had to think a real good early start, and I think I'm dropping fast. Second time ever, a 16 beat a 1. Purdue lost tonight. And fun fact about one, so Purdue is one of the tallest teams in the NCAA
Purdue
tournament.
has a 7'5". That guy 7'5"?
He's probably one of the best players in the country.
7'5".
They lost to Fair Dickinson, who's the shortest team in the tournament.
What's the name of the school?
Ferry Dickerson or some shit? I don't even fucking know. Ferry Dickerson. Some shit. But
Purdue lost to Ferry Dickerson.
But what's funny about this?
Ferry Dickerson.
Hey, listen to this, though. They didn't even win their conference champ. Huh?
Nothing. I just said Dicker, son.
Dickerson. But what's funny about them is they didn't even win their conference championship. They got in because the team that won their conference championship, Merrick, is transitioning from 2A to 1A. And they actually won it, but they didn't qualify for the tournament yet. So Dickerson was second place in that conference, comes in, shortest team in the tournament, and takes down number 1. Second time in NCAA history, 16 beats a 1.
Hey, yo, I didn't do my bracket, but I'm going for Ferry Dickinson to go home. That's what I'm rolling with, Ferry Dickinson, man.
That's wild. And then Princeton beat Arizona. That's a 15-2.
So they
A 15 always beats a 2 every year. So that was that one. We had Furman with a super dope shot to beat Virginia. What was funny about that game is
Virginia lost.
I'm about to play the clip of it. But what's funny about that game is Virginia was up by 2 or 1, had a timeout left, could have taken the foul or called the timeout, and they didn't. And instead, the guy threw up a half-court chuck pass, intercepted, pass for a 3, game over in the face. I'm about to play the clip here in a second.
God damn.
He threw it away. Ping, Pagis. Furman leads. Timeout,
I know it's not
Virginia.
much for you, but
Did we just see what we think we just saw? Wow.
What was the final?
68-67.
Furman?
By Furman, yep. So
Furman is in Virginia. That's wild. I bet they played them in the preseason.
did you guys see that all right? Everything came up on your end good?
It came up a little slow, but then I saw it.
Oh, yeah, okay. We're going to get better with our videos. Don't worry.
Wild shot, though. Big. Furman's got like a couple fifth-year starters. So they're a good like tournament team. As
I
far
can't
as
believe
like,
Memphis lost, man. Like, it was a bunch of shockers to me.
Memphis
This shit
fell?
was-
I had FAU, but
You had FAU.
yep. That's who lost. Or who beat
Damn.
Memphis.
Well,
I just felt like Memphis was going to be a bigger basketball program, would power through, but
They are, but so I follow college basketball pretty hard. I love college basketball. They just beat Houston in their conference championship, and I think that they gave it their all that game, which is why going up against this high scoring FAU team.
The star from Houston is down, right?
Nah, I don't know.
The star from Houston, he's out.
I took Alabama because I think that that's a great storyline. Go with the murder, and then the team rallies behind it.
Oh no! Maybe. Oh no!
The team rallies together. They get the distraction out of their way. They still have a player.
Okay, you look at the positive side of things. That's cool.
I wouldn't think like murder.
I was like, I hope we ain't getting away with the first 48 on them.
No.
Yeah, okay.
That's a lot of adversity to go through.
Adversity? It is a lot of adversity.
Adversity, I said adversity.
Oh, the adversity.
You guys heard that. It was adversity.
We the Dank Dads, man. Yes, sir. So listen, we do have a UFC coming up this weekend. Boy. This is a rematch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Number 3, right?
No. Yeah. No. Second.
Usman? No, Usman. Edwards beat him the second time, and now it's the third one. Yeah, he already beat Edwards a while back. Edwards got his rematch.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Uh-oh. So who you
I
got?
tell you what. Well, first of all, don't be rushing me, boy.
The press conference.
My fault, man.
Hey, listen.
You know, I get excited about this.
He was beating his ass the last fight, right? And then homie just fucking axe kicked him right across the tip. Bach! It went black for him.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch the entire fight, I don't think it was close. He got caught.
No. Yeah.
Shit happened. So
and he actually got caught. I saw from the video from his corner. Edwards' corner was screaming, high kick, high kick.
Well, shit. They also told him, hey, you got to do something.
He said, let them hands go.
He was like, yo, he told him, he said, shit looking rough for you, Slim. You got to do something out there. You can't go back to the hood, bro. Like, yes. Hey, look, I can't sit here and say, oh, because he was getting his ass beat and then he made something happen. I can't say, one way or the other. But I do predict that Usman's going to walk him down and dog him. Jason.
No, I agree. I think Usman, like Jeff said, he already crushed him the first time, right? And then the second joint, he was in the process of crushing him again.
Yeah. And
I think he just kind of let his guard down, was like, this dude can't see me. And got hit with that magical kick. You know, and he even said, he was like, yo, you just poked the fucking bear. He was like, he said that shit in the interview. He was like, you don't poke the bear, you don't poke the tiger, you just poke both. I see you real soon. Like, so
Yeah,
I mean,
he poked him right on his forehead.
Oh, he poked him with his big toe for sure, right in his eye. But hey, Usman, I think Usman gonna put in that work.
And honestly, I honestly don't remember a knockout lasting as long as Usman. Usman said he didn't even remember until he woke up in the hospital. Then he's like, it kicked in, like, oh shit, that shit really happened.
Oh no, he went to sleep. He went to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he did.
So that's a big factor, though.
Semi-funny video.
Say what?
That's a huge factor. All right, so check this out. You got a guy that's actually knocked this guy out. All right, and you got a guy that's been knocked out. We know psychologically that that has an impact on a fighter.
Yeah.
If I knocked you out, I got the confidence now. Okay, yeah, hey, I did it. I did it last time off of a fluke, but I could probably do it this time. I got that confidence. And then you got on Usman's side.
Go ahead.
On Usman's side, hey, I done got my bell rung. You know, what if this happens again? Is that fear gonna set in? Like realistically, when it's time to go, when it's go time, all right, and you in that cage with just you and that guy, you know, all them things start running through your head. You follow what I'm saying? Can't is he really mentally gonna be strong enough to overcome that last knockout?
Let me say this.
He's gonna be looking at the legs the whole time.
No, listen. One thing you guys have to understand is that Kamaru Usman was whooping his ass, and when you've been putting in the way he broke that guy down, he knows exactly where he went wrong. And let me tell you what's going to happen. Let me just tell you what's going to happen. Kamaru Usman is going to put this dude up against the fence. Watch now, he's going to put him up against the fence the entire fight and beat his fucking ass. He's not going to have any more room to kick anything. I'm telling you here right now, if some fluke shit don't happen, which he could actually come in the head up again, bop. But if this fight lasts into the third round, it's all going to be Kamaru Usman pressing this guy up against the fence and just fucking pounding this dude. Trust me. When Kamar knows nothing else, remember armbar Ronda? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is Kamaro's armbar. He press you up against that fence. He gives you no room to get him in the middle of that ring.
And I believe that Edwards really hasn't fought anybody
at all.
So, and based on he got lucky with that fluke, I think that Usman is gonna handle it. He's gonna get his title back. But Edwards wasn't shy on the press conference when they're asking him what else you got. He's like, I got my shit on his forehead. That's what he said.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, let's see
what he said. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, they just had the little press conference there, talking a little bit of shit.
God, my shit.
It's a quick video, so I'm gonna play it again, but maybe.
I love it. Congratulations.
Today at the media day, Kamaru said he wondered what you've done in 2 fights to prove you can beat him. I'm curious what your response is to that.
Put my shin across his head. What the
What have you done in 2 fights to prove that you could beat him? What? Put my shin across his forehead.
Damn.
Okay.
Well,
that's even more reason for Kamar to beat his fucking ass.
What are the odds on that? I want to
look at it.
I need to see what the odds are on that.
You guys know who else is on that card?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Zach?
Yeah, you got Nelson and Barbarina. That's gonna be a good one. Because
Whoa,
Barberina's
that's gonna be a
right.
good fight. Nelson and Barberina.
Usman,
Yeah.
a minus 260 favorite.
So
Okay.
It's not that big.
only thing about the Barberina fight that I feel like he was a felon, so I don't know what happened to Daniel Rodriguez, and is he actually ready for this fight?
He got a gang of fights though.
Most definitely.
He got a gang of fights.
He could be a journeyman.
Like 18-9 or something.
Yeah, it's a journeyman. Any given night he can take it or he can lose it. You did.
Right.
Who else you got on this stat?
That's all I got that was interesting on it. Those are the main highlights. Everything else is
pretty basic for the first main card.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what's the heavyweight jump? Vettior versus I don't know that motherfucking name. I ain't even gonna butcher that jump. Doliges. The Doges.
I saw that Cody Covington was the backup for this Usman Edwards fight, just in case one of those guys backs out for whatever reason. I saw Cody Covington weigh in. Yeah, he's a replacement fight, just in case one of those guys don't make weight or whatever.
He gets finished.
Yeah, I hate Cody. So they got how do you say that? Gaethje?
Gaethje. Justin Gaethje.
Yep.
Yeah, say the other guy's name.
Crazy. Hey, this gonna be a good fight. Nelson.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
We got the Italian out there, Vittori.
Yeah, Vittori. Hey, listen, Vittori is a little delusional. When Israel started to beat his ass, he didn't know what happened to him. Oh, listen, that girl fight's gonna be savage too now.
That's gonna be pretty good. That's gonna be pretty good.
That's gonna be a good fight.
O'Neal's 9-0 against another journeyman lady, not 20-9.
Listen, both of them can rock and roll. Look those two
girl
up.
from Brazil.
Listen, they can rock and roll. And other girl, O'Neal, she got a very soft. Is it O'Neal?
Yeah, O'Neal.
Soft voice. Yo,
I don't know.
She got a long ass reach, dog. She got a 69-inch reach.
Listen.
Damn, and the other girl's got 64. She got 5 inches of reach on the
reach.
Right.
Oh
dog.
my god.
And she 2 inches taller. And she 2 inches taller.
That's gonna be a ground game though. That's gonna be an all ground game.
Fuck yeah.
That's gonna be an all ground game. And that's what Jennifer going to excel at.
Bro, so O'Neal's significant strike accuracy is 64%.
Mm-hmm.
Decent.
Compared to 43.
Yeah.
Compared to 43.
Significant strikes is above 50%. That's really good.
I'm telling you, bro. It's going to be.
I'm going to guess somebody's going to be a little bloody on that jump.
Listen, it's going to be a good card.
O'Neal's the favorite, too, on that.
I think it's going to be a ground game, but I think it's going to be a lot of up strikes. I think there'll be a lot of up strikes in that fight. Just in general. And leave it. And listen, in the main event, too, let's just let the main event, too. I'm not going to say just against that fence. I think it's going to be a main event ground game as well. If Usman wants to definitely get rid of him early, he'll do that. But those girls fighting are definitely going to be. It could be a good ground game, and yeah.
Well, if it's on a stand up game, Jennifer got that. Strong boxing. Strong boxing background.
We're gonna have an overall special main card, which is going to be on ESPN Plus, and they're going to charge you about $179. That's wild for a pay-per-view, right?
Hey,
and listen, ain't no streaming they shit.
Oh yeah, that's all I do. I stream.
No, you don't. No, you don't. We don't stream
anything
nothing.
through ESPN Plus.
Oh, woo.
Of course.
Yeah, you gotta pay that bill.
No, yeah, it's through ESPN Plus.
Through ESPN Plus, man. We love you guys.
Yeah. Where you get your stream.
Everything cool with us.
It's where you get your stream.
The Dank Dads, we love you. We just want to let you know.
It's where you get your stream.
Man.
ESPN Plus.
So we not watching it through the Indian.
Why you gotta keep talking about it? I clean that bitch up nice.
We not doing that.
I
this
had a
time?
kick save and a beauty. All right.
Oh man.
Listen, where we at? Are we good? Can we go home?
Yeah, we got. If you want to touch on boxing, but
I do. We got to touch on my
And-
boxing,
and-
baby. Let's get into a
Oh
little bit of boxing real
my
quick.
goodness.
did you open up that TikTok I sent in the chat this morning? I know Stack did.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
You mad? That's
No.
why I didn't write back.
It's the foolishness of you. That's all it is.
Hey, I didn't put it on the internet. I just came across it.
Listen,
This is funny.
I am. Boxing is so weird right now that we can't get what we want, right? But at the same time, we're getting things that we kind of want but don't want, right? Ryan Garcia is going to get destroyed by Javante Tank Davis. Hands down. I'd rather see Javante Tank Davis fight Devin Haney or Shakur. There's a bunch of clauses where Ryan can't come in over at 147 when he rehydrates.
Said after he rehydrates?
But he can gain up to 10 pounds.
Gain up to 10 pounds. But what I'm hearing is that De La Hoya put these same kind of stipulations on Floyd when he or him. So they just returned the favor and think,
Davis is a minus 370 grit. So you got to put up $370 to win 100. So if you bet $370, you get to take back 470. Not that much. He's a big favorite.
I don't like how you just tried to explain to me like I was goofy.
No, that was for the viewers. That was for you.
You look right at me though.
Because you're my co-host. I'm fucking just talking.
You look at the camera then, goddammit. I don't like the way you did that. Hey, like he ain't that good. He's not that
I just said he's
favorite.
not the big
That's how you
favorite.
looked at me. Anyway.
You gonna put up 400 to win 100? No.
Let me ask you this, Stack. You act like you got a problem over this, Stack. What's going on? I hear a little.
Well, I mean,
what's on your throat?
Brian.
What's up?
Oh.
Whoa, pause. But
He's
nah, man. It's a strong possibility. I don't want him to take the L, but he might take that L, man. He might take that L.
You put this at like a 50-50 fight, Stack, or where you kind of put it at?
It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. Especially when we start getting into the later rounds. It's definitely a 50-50.
Yeah, I would say that.
It seems like I don't have the faith that Davis is doing what he's supposed to do.
Do what? What? I don't want to. All right. I'm not.
I mean, come on,
all
man.
Right.
I see him dancing and all this other stuff,
Bro.
and I mean, he looking like a 14-year-old boy out there, man. Come on, man.
Hey, yo.
And then didn't he have to get carted away in a wheelchair or some shit because he was so lit?
He was injured, bro.
Is that what that was?
And then he went online and showed his ankles. Remember, he set up his phone and he did the little
injured,
back
bro.
and forth on his ankles.
Oh,
That's just a weird look.
hey, look, y'all.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Davis gonna win, but I don't think it's gonna be as clear and cut as some of his other fights. I think he actually might get a little taste this joint.
So you guys don't think it's going to be Dominic Davis?
I don't know enough to really comment. I've seen videos that like go back and forth on both of them on their strengths, and I'm like, fuck, I don't. I usually tend to go to the fast and reach.
So Jason Stacker, you guys leaning 50-50 on this fight?
Nah, I'm not 50-50. I'm not 50-50. I'm more like
you Stack, boy. All right.
I mean, if Vegas has the odds for Davis being minus 370, that's significant enough to where they think that it's at least a 60-40, 70-30 fight.
Yeah, I was definitely going.
Yo, have you heard of the ticket sales? To the price of tickets?
Oh my gosh, I've been
$60,000 for a ticket, bro.
One day, because we are the Dank Dads. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
I want to talk about Devin Haney and Lomachenko. What the fuck is Lomachenko? Don't stand a chance against Devin Haney. They should have caught Devin Haney 3 years ago. Devin Haney is one of the most decorated boxers right now with all the belts. Just beat that guy out of Australia. I want to see Devin Haney fight one of those guys. And I think they're going to get rid of Ryan Garcia real soon. And I think that Ryan Garcia is going to be knocked out. And then we're finally going to get to see some shit that we want to see. But that's it with boxing, guys. We are the Dank Dads, man. Thank you for another podcast.
Thanks for holding tight with us.
Man.
We're getting better each show. We're only learning, bro.
Trust me.
But thank you for tuning in. Peace out. We love y'all. Later.
Boom.